And rolling.
Hey, are you ready to see the YouTube? What the fuck is the name? YouTube Saints. It's a new podcast. It's the shit. It's keeping the globalists out of your fucking mind. Put tinfoil in your nose. Hillary's a demon.
She can make certain men question whether they're bi. She confuses your dick cause her gender's a lie. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She may have the D, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to bed as she whispers in your ear. She then tells you the truth, but you'd rather not hear. And she'll take what you give her if you'll just agree to let her peg you, but that's not so ladylike to me. Oh, she can disguise herself. She can stuff up her bra. They all say she's a trap. Under that dress, and she'll promise you this, that you're in for an evening of the raunchiest bliss, so your grin starts a gleaming. Then she'll take off her clothes and you're struck by its size. Hell, I'll try anything once, man, you're now a woman to me. Chick, but she's rocking a cock. It's a little distracting, so try not to gawk. And your mind wants to bail, but your eyes don't agree. So I lied to my friends about the time I got drunk and woke up with a woman called Steve.
Welcome everybody to the YouTube Saints, coming to you live from Beijing fucking Oregon. What's up everybody? Are you fucking pumped? I'm pumped. I'm in hell.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to understand you. I hope you have dog meat there with you to keep the raiders at bay while we do the show at least.
Dude, I'm so jacked up on Rad X right now, it's fucking insane. I'm all over this shit.
So welcome everyone, YouTube Saints. We're the one show where we put our own stank on it, and Jeff needs a gas mask at the end of it. We're actually really pleased to be here tonight, as there was there was never any actual chance of the show not happening. But Jeff here was in danger of having to become a refugee and run straight to Germany to seek. Wait, Yeah, Washington, Canada, Germany, same thing. Any which way. Yeah, but fortunately for us, everybody else in his area had the good sense to get out of town before he thought of it, and he is hence stuck at home now, wearing a gas mask in his garage.
Yes.
It is more full of smoke than when he usually has guests, so that being the case.
I just realized something. This isn't gonna work very well.
No, probably not.
How the fuck am I gonna drink in this fucking mask?
Not entirely sure. Maybe you should take it off. I'd say, you know what, go old style bar, like, 19, like, actually like early 2000s era, where it's just smoky and you drink and you talk a bunch of shit amongst friends and strangers. Jump on in, Jeff. Come on, just take the mask off, buddy. What's 5 years off your life?
Whew. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's ridiculous. I got the backup thing. Like I get the fucking little Antifa mask going on right here, Bash the fash, baby. I mean, I am drinking lemonade tonight.
Ooh, yeah. Lemonade. Is that pure gasoline?
It says a taste worth standing in line for. Get hammered and sickled. It's really good, actually.
I mean, I can think of a few dozen communists on Twitter. I wouldn't mind sending that too if it wasn't so costly and the capitalists weren't keeping me down at the post office.
Remember, he brought me a straw, so if I do have to put the mask back on, I can just like fucking put the shit like that,
There we go. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you can smoke a bong out of a gas mask, you can certainly drink a lemonade.
Oh, you can do all sorts of shit out of a gas mask. But here's the thing, though. Have you ever tried to drink whiskey out of a straw?
If I have, I don't recall.
It sucks. It's awful. I'm gonna do it right now, just as I like to teach.
So we're gonna have ourselves a little adult juice box session going on here now. Just moving off of the topic of all of the smoke in Jeff's home and garage, we're gonna jump into the news. And do you want to introduce the first story tonight, Jeff?
Yeah. Let's. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay, so let's move away from the topic of my impending burning death and move to my impending burning death. Here's some drone footage shot by a guy named Jim T. Thank you very much, buddy, for the footage.
We did steal it from you, Jim, but we'll link you in the description.
Yeah, we already did. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, this is this is a good way to see the kind of hell that my city has turned into right now.
And if you look really close through the if you can pierce through the fog with your hawk eyes that you, the beautiful audience, have, if you can spot a massive, ridiculous dome in the backyard of a house, congratulations, Jim just doxed Jeff.
Doxed. Yep.
Doxed.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this isn't that far from my house, actually.
I have no idea how big the town is, so I'm assuming everything is close to your house.
It's about 160 to 170,000 people.
It looks, well, I mean, it's what I imagine the West Coast will look like. I mean, isn't that what like an LA skyline looks like? Just
no, not really.
No?
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Well, the haze and the fog and shit. Yes, that's true. But usually, Oregon, especially my part of Oregon, is fucking gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Clear skies all the time. Barely any pollution whatsoever. But, it's just fucked up right now. So they do the meter, the air index meter, and it goes up to 500, and 500 is like, you can't breathe. 300 to 350 is the, like, you shouldn't go outside because it's hard to breathe. My town right now is at 408.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very cheerful.
That's, it does kind of like throw a little monkey wrench in that old narrative of, oh, when I retire, I'm gonna move to the Pacific Northwest, the clean air, the beautiful sunsets. It's like, well, the sunsets are pretty beautiful if you really enjoyed the movie Book of Eli.
Yeah. I did like that movie, actually. It was pretty good.
I did too. Yeah. In fact, I was like, it was funny because a couple of my friends were like, whoa, you didn't find like the whole Christ message thing? I'm like, no.
Nah. Not really.
I found the whole blind wife thing a little more bothersome than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. It's almost like a Deus Ex Machina. Oh, wait, it is a Deus Ex Machina. Fuck, never mind. It's irredeemable. Throw it away. Go watch The Road. Go read Cormac McCarthy.
I just realized.
And wonder what the point of it is.
I just realized I'm a fucking idiot, and I never logged into our Streamlabs, so I gotta get that fucking up and running. I'm not used to using the Streamlabs. We should probably actually mention that, too, is that...
we're diversifying.
We're diversifying. There are two options to, if you want to tip out the show, if you want to. You don't have to. You can either do the Super Chats, but YouTube's gonna take 30% of your money. Or you could do it through Streamlabs, and there's a link in the description. At least I think there is.
Wind Waker?
I think there
Breath
is.
of the Wild.
There will be, at some point. At a certain point, there will be a link there.
I gotta figure out if I put that in there. I might be a complete fucking idiot.
Now, just as Jeff looks into that, just to expand a little bit more on this, it doesn't it's not solely focused on
no.
paying us. It's I mean, it's mostly focused on paying us. But no, we are looking at diversifying now. Our last attempt at streaming on Twitch over the midweek stream failed because Twitch was down, so it wasn't my fault or wasn't my problem. We just had to figure it out last minute. But in addition to this, we'll be looking at streaming on more platforms and really sort of opening up the way in which we do things to produce more content in more places so that we don't feed the Google machine while at the same time growing the Saints brand.
Right.
So, now all that being the case, final thoughts on the wildfires, I'd say they suck, but hey, that's some beautiful ass drone footage, Jim. You should be fucking proud.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Sweet. So let's check in on our super chats because we must.
That's what we do. That's the format.
It's the format.
It's the format, baby.
Let's see. We've got first and foremost. I can't see that because for some reason this window is completely fucked on me. Why are you fucky? Don't be fucky.
This is why we have no smoking ordinances.
Something opinions.
You know who else liked no smoking ordinances?
Rectified opinions. Praise the format. May the cummies stay out of your taint piercings. The winds blow the smoke away. Are you sure it's fire? And Anita Sarkeesian isn't just having a talk nearby. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a hot take right there. So hot it might spark more wildfires. Be careful with that shit, my friend.
The gayest person on YouTube. I'd let the Saints format my partition. Ooh. Caleb Bohr says, I popped some buff out as I jet in. Good.
Ooh,
I like it.
Nice.
More Fallout references. I like this. This is good. Spectacular Wanderer. Let's all think Mouthy Buddha's greatest of saints and their format for us in this time of floods, fires, and hashtag moon Jews who show their pinkies up are up. Garbage Human, how much wood could a woodchuck suck? I need to know for research. How thick is the wood?
Is it an African or a European woodchuck? It's hard not to actually say swallow because when you ask that question, it's like the only word that comes is swallow. Is it unladen swallow? Was it an unladen woodchuck? Ha! There we go.
So, let's see, Digital Dude, hey guys, first time seeing you live. I can't think of a better way to spend my Sunday. Praise format, praise you, my dude. Ursa Major, Jeff, did you drop your mixtape in the woods again? I unfortunately did not, no. That I can't take any credit for the massive amounts of burning and property damage happening right now. Sadly, no.
It's just the new Wiz Khalifa shit hitting that fucking Oregon coastline.
Goddamn right.
It's not even the coast, it's burning, which... I mean, I don't really know how a coast could burn. Most of it's rocks and sand, but hey, what do I know? I've never been to the West Coast.
From Super... I'm adding the Streamlabs thing.
Cool. Now, just thankfully, in the last moment here, and I'm sure Jeff's aware too, we actually did get in touch with Mouthy. He finally got in touch, added us through the praised format. It came through again. Now, he did apologize, saying he might be a bit late. He got sort of wrapped up in a sort of whole Tibetan versus Theravada Buddhist clash in the streets. You know how Texas can be with their Buddhism. It's like you wear the wrong color saffron. Oh, yeah, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
If ever there was somebody who's gonna get caught into one of those debates, and that's like why he's late for a show, it would be Mouthy fucking Buddha.
yeah, and it wasn't really a debate as much as it was just a straight up brawl between old Southeast Asian men. It was actually pretty entertaining. Nobody was killed, and those who were killed were promptly resurrected as raccoons.
Good answer.
Jews. Yeah,
Good answer. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so I did update the page, so there's a Streamlabs up there. Whatever you guys want. It's just wanted to give you guys some options because YouTube, Google does fucking take your money. So our next news story, though, what is our next news story?
Well, I mean, we're going to move off of the topic of wildfires and spitting hot fire, and we're going to move over to the topic once again in North Korea, who recently tried to set the ocean on fire by launching, well, the whole Pacific at least, by deciding that they were just going to launch one of their little missiles straight over Japan. Now, the footage that I found for this isn't actually the missile itself, if I recall, but actually is... Well, it's something a bit creepier, because you can watch this, cylindrical object take off from North Korean soil and sail off into the sky, or you can actually listen as a Japanese city, sounds attack alarm, sounds an air raid alarm, and even as orderly as those people are, I can only imagine what it's like when you're raised in the only country to actually be nuked in an active hostility. And then hear that your crazy neighbors are launching missiles and shit above your heads.
Yeah, that would fuck me up too. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is from the BBC. We have to stop it every 8 seconds.
Yep, stop.
And then we have to talk a little bit. We have to make sure that we say something. Otherwise, BBC's gonna try and hit us with a copyright strike. So we can just say, "Fuck you, BBC."
Yeah, and I'll say this much, too. Ever since BBC put their paywall up, you're missing all of the best shit. Because I saw the original and unedited cut of this exact video, and it actually ends with a series of heroes running across the rooftops with their arms like this, ready to go fight that fucking missile. So, once again, BBC is trying to hold Donald Trump down by denying that anime is even real.
God damn it, Nick.
Yeah, it's just ominous. And look at that one giant house in the background, though.
Oh god, way the fuck up there and shit. Yeah.
Way the fuck back there. It really does. It looks like if you've ever seen the anime Fooly Cooly, I almost expect there to be a giant iron, a factory in the shape of a giant iron off camera, where apparently some chick with a base is gonna save the world somehow. It's but it's a bit of a trip watching this, especially realizing that I've probably gone past the time required before BBC can try and fuck us with a copyright. Let's watch another 8 seconds of that video.
Sweet. Is that it?
That's the BBC for you right there.
Amazing, BBC. Can we get a round of applause for BBC? Thank you very much, BBC.
Part of me almost hopes they actually do hit us with a copyright strike on that one, just because we can come back and say, what content?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? What did you do?
Yeah. Nuance. I love this. Nuance is good. Says that missile was like, notice me, senpai. He's best Korean missile.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah. It will get a bit strange though, because I mean we do have the Trump White House going on, and we're not going to get political with that shit, at least not right now. But it is going to be interesting to see too, because a lot of people forget that. Well, I say a lot of people, not thinking people, but a lot of the masses forget that the way the war with North Korea works is that we launch an attack on North Korea. They have just enough time to destroy Seoul and most populated areas within South Korea using conventional weapons, and then we annihilate North Korea. Right. It's that middle part we're mostly trying to avoid. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, honestly, I'm just glad that the ocean, the far-flung settlements of Atlantis in the North Pacific there, they have far more patience than Trump, clearly, because honestly, they'd have launched some warheads of their own with all the shit that's splashing down into that water by now.
Right. So. Right. Holy fucking shitballs. Okay. My God, dude. Hey, so for anybody who's confused, why I keep putting this mask up, when you have a really smoky weather, there's a lot of particulates in the air. One of the best things you can do is grab a bandana and soak it. That's why I keep spraying it with water. It's helping me breathe, and then I'm pulling it down because I have to smoke cigarettes. Yeah.
He pulls the mask up so that he can breathe almost breathable oxygen, but then he takes it down and suffers the smoke so that he can inhale other smoke.
That's right. That's fucking right.
It makes sense when you think about it in a very specific way.
Not at all.
Not at all. Oh. Now, this is I was, and I will admit too, in the sourcing of these news stories and the picking of these leading hot button issues, I noticed like I'm gonna have to start working a lot harder to avoid North Korea and Trump featuring in every single one of them, because honestly, unless it's like Taylor Swift releasing some sort of zombie porn music video, it doesn't seem like anything else is really making the news right now.
Not really. I mean, well, we do have these two other stories. They're actually pretty fucking good. Fucking good. I'm enjoying them quite a bit.
All right, we'll roll into it then.
All right. Let's roll into it. So the next one that we have is Here we go. Oh, and it's one of my favorites. Oh, bless your heart. Anti-Trump resistance hero Linda Sarsour steers Harvey relief funds to political activist group. Oh, look at her. And she's so fucking charming. I love Linda Sarsour. I fucking hate this woman.
We can always count on her. Now, just without getting, without reading the article through and through, because, well, we all know what happens when you do that on the internet. So basically, Sarsour has been promoting relief funds like everybody else because she's an activist and she needs to stay on the cutting edge of what grabs your feels. But in the course of doing such, rather than simply actually promoting causes that are aiding those affected by the hurricane, she decided to include her own Texas organizing initiative. It's effectively a PAC that's going between her organization, and it's supported by organizations such as the Service Employees International Union, who, for those of you who follow my channel, I've got kind of a history with. I could tell you some stories about those folks over there. But in addition to this, it's the usual assortment of suspects you'd expect, with the Act Blue clones and the Unite Blue clones all piling in and trying to get some of that sweet relief money so that they can try and oppose Trump in 2020. Because that's really what hurricane relief is about. Well, all those filthy southern racist neo-Nazi scumbags are out there with their fucking fishing boats in hurricane weather trying to save grannies from the second floors of their apartment buildings. Linda Sarsour is trying to get money.
Of course she is.
She's not a scammer. That's not halal.
The Palestinian American left-wing activist published the following message early Tuesday morning. Donate to the #Harvey Hurricane Relief Fund. Her note links to a fundraising webpage maintained by the Texas Organizing Project Education Fund. This organization is not exactly in the disaster relief business. Rather, the top is an activist organization whose chief focus is advancing political goals through elections. The group uses community organizing and civic and electoral engagement, and it conducts direct action organizing, grassroots lobbying, and electoral organizing, according to its webpage.
That's exactly what the header of my resume used to read like.
Right? Jesus Christ. With every campaign we run, every issue we fight for, and every neighborhood we organize, we focus on creating effective ways to ensure that voices of low-income and minority communities are not only heard, but they have sufficient power to advance their issues. Why the fuck is she painting this as money going to the hurricane relief fund when it's going to politics? Isn't that can anybody answer me this question? Is that not fucking illegal?
Well, depends on whether, how directly she tied it to it. But the fun thing here is that with this particular juicy incident, we get this meta level of dishonesty with Linda Sarsour, which I'm flabbergasted by, because in addition to trying to tack her own little effort onto this in the hopes of getting some of them sweet Jew shekels by way of exploiting our fields over Hurricane PJ Harvey, she's well, in their own mission statement there, organizing low-income people. Now, she's trying to organize in the South, huh? How come I get a really strong feeling that there aren't going to be too many trailer parks on their walk sheets? That there won't be too many double-wide doors that these activists hired on by this national network and probably sent down from places like, I would guess, Minnesota and probably New York, if not California.
Probably.
When they're sent out to these strange neighborhoods to talk to these people that they don't fucking know, and the only insight they have into their actual struggle is what the acolytes of this batshit crazy Sharia nutjob have told them. Yeah, I don't see too many trailer parks in their future there. But hey, it's low income residents. It's clearly not like a divide and conquer strategy. Poor people are poor people, right?
Obviously not. Obviously not. No. Heaven forbid.
Never in a million years.
Shudder the thought. Let's catch up on Super Chat. We actually are being showered with love. Thank you guys very much, very very much. It's a super sweet.
They're telling you need to get a better gas mask, Jeff.
Probably
one with a cigarette port.
Yeah, I guess so. Caleb Bohr, Sasuke Boruto's dad. I don't know weeb shit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disparaging, but I don't know the reference. I'll
be disparaging. No, I ain't gonna be disparaging.
I'm sorry. I gotta brush up on my weeb stuff to be. I gotta connect with the new generation.
Well, maybe we'll have Louis Laveau on here one day, and he'll be able to explain all of this terrible weeb shit to all of us.
Oh my god, we'll have to title it something like Asian Lesson or something like that with Louis Laveau.
Yeah. The entire news section will be about scandals involving Taiwanese and Japanese lingerie models.
Right, and we'll have to have a segment where it's nothing but like moms discovering a bunch of like pasty-faced kids' waifu pillows and shit. It'd be great.
At the top of the hour, Miss Satsuke had a stray pube peeking out from her G-string. Her trainer's been summarily executed. Oh, no, he committed seppuku.
Seppuku. Let's see.
That working.
Rhino says, nuke launched over Fukushima Daiichi. No one cares. Yeah, no, fuck it. Whatever. No big deal. Fuck it. It's cool. That shit happens.
We ain't gonna have giant laser-eyed tortoises unless we, we gotta introduce the nukes to the failing nuclear power plant.
Right.
And then we just gotta let nature take its course.
We got Sergeant Buck, Japan invented feminine penises. If they did, God bless you, Japan. God bless you. Alex Blackfoot, fucking moon Jews messing with my internet. Jeff mispronouncing my old handle as Kesvra, though to be fair, it's not a bad name for a D&D character. That's true. I could not figure out how the fuck to pronounce your goddamn name, but I'm glad you have an easier one to pronounce now.
When God closes a door, he opens a window because he expects you to get in and out of your house like a burglar.
Wild Tanuki, cause my heart belongs to you, my love is pure and true, my heart belongs to you, but my cock is community property. SP. Who's SP? I don't know who that is. That's poetry though, right there. That's poetry.
It really is. It really is. That's gonna bother me now. It's just gonna be like this.
It's poetry, Mal. Brockus, oh hey.
No. Plinkett? No.
Mr. Plinkett.
I'll get back to you.
The YouTube Saints is the most disappointing thing since my son. Brockus, hey, it's Liar Salt Sore, aka Comrade Jamba Juice.
I really like that.
Comrade Jamba Juice, I'm digging
Comrade Jamba Juice, yeah. I mean, like the cockroach thing, you can only go so far with it because, let's be honest, those are resilient little fuckers.
That's not bad.
You gotta tip your hat to them. You never have to tip your hat to Linda Sarsour because she's a woman and she should be walking behind you.
Sergeant Buck says, Hurricane Harvey Dent. That's not bad.
No.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna just keep moving. It's gonna like smash. Its remnants will move up the coast, and then it'll have two faces because the Northeast will be happy.
Alex Blackfoot, also, if you can, send hurricane monies. Thankfully, my house isn't flooded at all, but God Emperor knows there are people down here who need it. That's true. That's true. I should put the donation. Link back up in the description. I'll do that here in a little bit.
Top of the billing, yeah. Top of the billing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice too though, because it's it's salt of the earth people too who actually probably wouldn't ask you for help.
Oh yeah. No,
they'd ask you if there was anything they could do for you.
And last but not least, game misconduct. Linda Sarsour must be a Fallout fan because she is with the Brotherhood of Steel. Steel, S-T-E-A-L. Chatelet. Pretty good.
Not a bad Fallout reference. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. So let's see. We've covered wildfires, the looming threat of nuclear war, and Linda Sarsour in that order. Take from that what you will.
Now, what could we possibly do to top that one?
Oh. No. All right. Well, here's the question. So we've already, so right now we've covered potentially apocalyptic conditions. We've covered something that has to do with war, and we've covered some shit that's going down in Texas. I wonder let's all combine these and then give every LARPer their dream.
Yeah.
That's right. Down in Texas. Oh yes, down in Texas. So we're all familiar with the open carry debates, you know, these tactical mooks rolling around with ARs and mini 14s and shit slung from their shoulders, and that's their right, even though they're obnoxious and they terrify strangers they don't know for no reason.
Very obnoxious.
Now we've gotten to a point where it might actually get charming, because the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State's decided a 6-shooter ain't enough. You need the right to carry a goddamn sword, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you know what? As somebody who's gone back and forth on the gun control debate and so on and so forth, I have no complaints about this one. Open carry swords. Can you imagine 2 drunk good old boys in cowboy hats and fine-ass snakeskin boots dueling? I mean, especially because everyone's going to carry their own shit. So we'll have, like, a proper, like, saber against a basket-hilt broadsword.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be watching, and it's like, where'd you learn how to fight? You with the saber, clearly you understand how sailors fight, because they're usually drunk, and they just got to swipe at shit. But hey, you, with the katana, go home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, the biggest problem that I'd have with this law is, if I wanted to go for it, I would have to in some way incorporate a trench coat. I wouldn't be able to resist. Like, I know trench coats aren't cool. They haven't been cool for a really fucking long time. But I'd feel like I needed to wear one, and I don't think I could stop humming the fucking song, or even, like, breaking out while I'm walking down the street, like, I am immortal. That's the fucking Queen song.
You know,
the champions.
You know what'll happen? Just because it's a very specific minority population within a majority population. But I could see mixed race, black and Latino, Ted Cruz supporters will go out and fight each other like the Highlander, because there are not enough of them to the point where they can get away with not saying there can be only one.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That or Mouthy Buddha will kill all of the other Buddhists.
Probably. That sounds
good.
In
the state of Texas, yeah.
Speaking of Mouthy Buddha, let's get Mouthy Buddha on.
Yeah, I know. Let's not drag our ass and take our time. And
let's do it. Let's get Mouthy on.
Let's not dick around.
All right, let's dial him up. Where you
drag our asses across the carpet like an old lazy dog who just doesn't check their DMs enough, huh? Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, is he here?
Uh-oh. Is he?
Is he? He has.
Hello.
Hello! Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the YouTube Saints. It's Mouthy Buddha. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Very good.
Glad you got in touch with us, man. I was really prepping a whole bunch of jokes about you giving us a real Buddhist lesson by showing up and being the guest on our show with your absence. I've decided to let my absence be the guest. My silence will say everything.
I am so irresponsible with my life, and yeah, I have terrible timing.
It's all good, man.
So it's safe to say, though, after that series of videos you did before, your room is once again a mess.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Food. It's... Yeah,
you were stuffing your face.
Oh, yes.
Stuffing your face. 2 hours ago, you're over the goddamn moon at the invite, and then you're like, oh, what, there's a special at Whataburger? Yeah, boy.
I got that.
Yeah,
reference.
Dude, it's basically all a sober person gets to do to have fun is lots of caffeine and food and sex. But that's really the...
I was gonna say, I could think of a few handy uses for, like, climbing rope and handcuffs that would probably help fill at least a couple of voids. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes, it
fucking
certainly
pervert.
Does.
Goddamn degenerate.
I mean, other than that, that's basically all there is.
So how you doing down in the heart whatever the fuck they call that? It's not the Heartland because that place is green.
Houston.
That's the one. How's that doing?
Yeah, man.
Linda Sarsour come to your door to give you a ham yet?
No. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's insane. It's, you know, everybody's just kind of trying to pick up the pieces and get everything organized. And I actually saw, I don't know how to say the guy's name, Sticks X and Hammer 666, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some people on the news echo the same thing, which is that this new Hurricane Irma might come this way. Now that's like worst case scenario, but it could move past Florida, and if it does that and get into the Gulf and make its way here, that would be absolutely insane if that happened.
Yeah, I know. New Hampshire would get pounded with drizzle and gray skies for.
Well, I can guarantee you this. Like, having lived in New Orleans right after post Katrina, and then like a little bit shortly thereafter too. All of the propaganda, like, we're ready for the next hurricane. No, it's New Orleans. They're not fucking ready. So if it hits New Orleans,
right.
New Orleans is fucked.
Yeah, well, no.
Again.
In New Orleans, ready for the hurricane means I got a new propane tank for my grill, my cooler's full of ice and beer, and I rented a kayak from Bass Pro Shop. When I say rented, that means I kept the receipt and I'll return it after the flood goes away.
Hey,
I remember that shit. No, I've told the story a few times, but I still remember running from Rita, and I show up at the bar the night the hurricane's supposed to get there. My roommate's already hightailed it out to Katie's ex's, and all the regulars are at the bar, just like they always are. And I'm looking around like, it seems like nobody even gives a shit. I even ask. He says, "Oh, it's the hurricane. Just means no one has to go to work. We have parties."
Right? Yeah.
Hurricane.
Yeah, a lot of that's going down over here too.
oh yeah.
You fuckers are jet skiing in it. You're like, oh, well, my business is flooded out. I wonder if I can ride this jet ski. Oh, I can. Yeah, right in. Cool. Take a picture. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it here and claim it on the insurance.
Especially in downtown Houston, that's where everybody's getting their trucks, and they're still like cruising around. And I mean, they find a way to, I guess, make it. I mean, what else do you do?
Yeah,
You know, so.
you make the best of it.
Yeah, you just delay the release of the upcoming live action The Little Mermaid because there's just too much water, and people from Austin heard about what happened in Houston. They might get triggered.
My absolute favorite picture out of the whole thing. I mean, like, there's all these really inspiring pictures that come out of Texas, and it's great. I love it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit because it's like real example of like what America can be, and that's cool. But my favorite one is still. That dude with the jet ski there was two guys on jet skis that rescued that old couple, and it's this like really happy looking guy with a life preserver on, and this little old lady like holding on, and they're like looking up they're on a jet ski in a living room, and somebody's like, I need to see like a buddy cop TV show of these two.
I know,
yes.
dude. Yeah. There's been like people are even making memes and stuff. It's just really it's good and it's bad. It's really, really bad because you have these objects that you don't want to see destroyed, that we put so much emphasis into, and we think they mean a lot because, you know, they do in a sense, but at the same time it's good because you witness like a really powerful altruism just instinctually arise within people's minds, and it's fascinating to see. Now, there's also, you know, looters, but I wouldn't say it's actually that many. I mean, I know there's a lot of crazy shit going on and people are stealing shit, but not to the degree you would think.
Right. It's the looting's not nearly as bad as most people would think it would be.
It's not.
Yeah, looting. I mean, shit. I mean, even when it came to like Katrina, right? The whatever looting you might call it, that's post-apocalyptic picking over the bones of an effective dead city. And looting takes place, as it seems, more in riots when disaster strikes and everyone's under threat, and it's not just like, hey y'all, we're gonna get wild in the street.
Right.
And it really does. It really does take that. It's funny. I mean, I'm sure you'd agree. It is kind of funny that it takes that sort of fucking calamity to inspire common humanity like that.
Right. Yeah. And I think it's because there's literally something everyone can mimic the same feeling of isolation. And I think there's this sense of we have to come together because we all feel in danger. And when it's thundering and it's all crazy, we're like in our homes, but in the next few days, it's like a pickup process, and everyone's just, helping each other. So it's been pretty interesting.
I think probably the most powerful shit I've seen from that had to have been, and it's been viral now. It's just young dude being interviewed by some press agency or whatever, talking about how he lost everything, and they give him his satellite phone where he's talking to his dad. And just like you say,
right.
He's not in tears about he lost everything. He is like the highest level of traumatized meets bummed about something you can get. Right. And then when he finds out his dad is okay and he's talking with him, that's when the emotion comes out. Because it's not that my home and my truck were destroyed. It's like, holy fuck, my family's alive.
Right. It kind of reminds me of a time I took LSD, and the trip got so bad that eventually I was like, dude, I just want my mom right now. Like, this is insane. Like, it got bad. And so then I went over. Well, it didn't really turn out so well, but the point is, at these points of fear, we tend to want those. We tend to see what matters, and those things that we value tend to prop up and get magnified. And it's like, okay, well, let's just do what matters. Our job doesn't matter right now. My truck literally, or in most cases, my house almost doesn't matter at this point. All that matters is this kind of, well, is that person over there okay? Let's go help them. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something wild. There's nothing like that experience. There really isn't. I mean, I wasn't in New Orleans during Katrina. I was down there 2 weeks after the storm was over. But I mean, like you saw the pictures, it was absolutely devastated. And I imagine,
right?
I think Texas will probably pick itself back up a bit faster. Than New Orleans. But you'd hear all the stories about people pitching in and like trying to help each other and that sort of thing. I mean, it was not perfect. It was not perfect at all. My fourth day in New Orleans, I got to experience like homegrown Southern racism, something fierce, which is pretty amazing. Pretty fucking amazing. I never experienced anything quite like it, actually. It was wild. So check this out.
Yeah.
So we go to open a bank account, me and my girlfriend at the time, and everybody's been super sweet to us. All of our neighbors come out to like meet us, and we're helping where we can, because we're the only house on the block that has electricity. Nobody else has electricity, so we're like helping. We're letting people cook at our house and this, that, and the other thing, and it's going great. And we're really feeling the love of a recovering city from a disaster.
Right.
But then, so we're in this bank, right? A really nice bank on a place that did not get flooded whatsoever. A really nice part of town. Going to open up a bank account. I don't notice any of this happening, but it happens to my girlfriend. My girlfriend at the time has bihawks, two hawks, and they're dreadlocks. So they're dreadlock bihawks. So a really crazy girl, tattoos all over the place, just a fucking freak-looking woman. This little old lady looks up and she's like, "Oh, I really like your style." And this girl's like, "Oh, how charming. Okay, yeah, hello, nice little lady." And so she has a conversation with her. And they talk for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, the old lady stops, turns and looks at her, and her whole face darkens, and she goes, "You smell that?" She goes, "Smell what? What are you talking about?" She's like, "Niggers. You smell them?"
Oh my god!
You can't get away from the smell. And so she's never experienced anything like this before in her life. So she's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like tugging on my arm, and I'm like, "Fuck off. Dude, fuck, leave me alone. What the fuck's going on?" And we're next in line, and the whole time I'm opening my bank account, she's fucking like standing there like, "What the fuck just happened?" And she tells me when we leave, and like that's when it clicked, like, you never know, man. You never know. It was really
Yeah,
trippy.
that's like full on blatant, intense
It was
racism.
crazy.
Like
It was
that is
wild.
honestly
Well,
insane.
listen, I'm sure there's an argument to be made about like a genetic component to body odor, right?
Let's not get into that conversation
I'm sorry.
tonight.
Am I just,
Let's
am
not
I
get
just
no
drinking on camera and acting like a
Well, yeah,
dumbass?
dude.
Oh,
When
fuck.
you go to the Valero gas stations and the Indians and stuff, yeah, I'm totally with you.
I think that.
I mean, what is up with that?
I think
Like, every gas station, there's an Indian, and they sometimes, I mean, they smell sometimes.
well, that's diet.
That's diet.
Okay, yeah.
That's got to be
absolutely-
diet.
Have you ever hung out with a bodybuilder?
Dude, yeah.
When I worked,
lived
I remember working in construction one time, and this guy was like amateur bodybuilder, and so we're just like hauling fucking like lumber into this house that we've gutted that's gonna be rebuilt. And every goddamn time I walk in the house, it smells just like I'm ready to die. Like it's like Ark of the Covenant face melting shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, oh yeah, bodybuilding. I gotta like protein up or whatever the fuck his thing is. So he's like carrying a shoulder with a cement bag through, and he just rips fart. I'm like, what are you eating? Dog food? The fuck is this? Yeah, no, that's where cultural smells come from. I feel is food.
Yeah, I agree because
Yeah.
I lived next door to an Indian, and I would always, he was like my best friend for a long time when I was a kid. And before you'd like go into the house, you had to take off your shoes or whatever. But the main thing is that the whole house smelled like curry all the time. And yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing
like
to say.
it's a similar thing with vegans, for instance. Like vegans don't smell like anything except fainting because protein is overrated.
Dude, you're so right. Like, I had a friend who chose to be vegan for about 3 weeks. We were waiting tables together, and she passed out, dude. Like, on the third week, she just passed out, and I was telling her the whole time.
And even there, as she lay sweating, she just smelled of absence. She just smelled of vacancy. She smelled of malnutrition. It was wonderful.
Oh my god.
See? Yeah, see, so there's a thing. There's a thing we can do. It's not a genetic thing. We just need to make the alt-right really pissy foodies. That's what we need to do. They just need to be like, these cultures' food makes their body odor terrible. All right, bro, what else you got? Nothing anymore.
Oh, brutal. Well, hey, before we keep going with our clever bands, let's catch up with the super chat, just in case anybody has like some good questions for Buddha, and if we don't, then it's all your fault. No, it's fine. So, oh yeah, fuck, I didn't even get this set up right. Here we go. Bam.
And for the record, while I'm setting that up, I want the audience and Mouthy here to know, the original title I gave this stream is going to be Higher as Fuck Consciousness.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, except you're clean and sober, and that might trigger a relapse. So Jeff, speaking of relapses, let's get back to super chats.
All right, so we got LowRes Wünderbred. Hey, shoutouts for the undersub. Hey man, you're ruining the surprise. We're supposed to surprise you by. You're not supposed to read the description to know that you're undersubbed. Asshole. Some of my favorite YouTube people in one spot tonight. See you boys in the nuclear holocaust. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. The Incredible Aspie. This is the Incredible Aspie. Thank you for showing the video where I was singing the intro. Me and Free Press of Kekistan really appreciate it. Hey, we appreciate you guys. All of you guys that do amazing independent music and awesome covers and great music on YouTube. We love including it into the show. It makes it a collaborative effort. Everybody boosts each other together. We grow together as a community.
No.
And so I'm into it, and I love it. The song's great. I love the fucking song.
Click. Any other C word, Jeff?
Well fucking done, man. Well fucking done.
Yeah. And real quick, honestly, just a quick recommendation to Free Press to Free Press the Kekistan there. If you want a fun bass player collaborator, Jetty Lead, who I believe is still in the chat, is your boy. He goes by Autistic Bassist on Twitter, and I gave him that name, and it is completely apt.
You know, we just gotta get Free Press on this show at some point. We really do.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Might be a midweek thing.
Carl Sodan, sweet. Now I can move to Texas and become a dragoon. My dreams realized. Oh. Fair enough.
I'm waiting for Texas to honestly at least decriminalize, if not outright legalize, feathered full helms. You know?
That'd be good.
Yeah, or at least I mean, I want to look like one of those old Polish war riders with the big wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too is I want to fight for my civil rights, so that if I end up getting a job at Sbarro or something, they can't say you can't wear that armor here, sir. Excuse me, this is part of my identity.
Excuse me,
I am a winged hussar.
My cuirass is in fall colors. It's very fashionable right now. Thank you very much, asshole.
Listen, I'm finding your dress code very, very mineral phobic here. I understand you want a pot and collie blend, but the fact that this is raw steel shouldn't bother you as much as it does.
Cameron Grimm, as someone who lives 30 minutes from where the hurricane made landfall, I find it ironic how it hit Houston, as black people can't swim. Oh, dude.
Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Nice. Or, I mean, not nice. That was mean.
That was spicy.
Yeah.
That was spicy.
That was spicy.
You know, if you keep dropping fucking spice bombs like that, there's gonna be more wildfires. So you need to stop. Dispose of your hot takes responsibly, people.
Bonfire, and he said hashtag superior hurricane. Okay, Dragon of the West. Yeah, I know. Dragon of the West. Following the launch of North Korean missiles, Japan's government unveiled its top secret Gundam program, which they will use to destroy Kim Jong-un. Please. At least it would be a much more entertaining war if we had mechs. That would be kind of cool. Sir Andy Kluber sent us some love. Thank you very much, buddy. Serede Couchy, is it bad that I find Linda Sarsour mildly fuckable if she'd not talk and pull the rest of the bag over her face? Honestly, I think Linda Sarsour is a very attractive woman. I can't help it. I just do. I find her very attractive. I think her opinions are extremely ugly, though.
Marry, fuck, kill, Linda Sarsour, Zoe Quinn, or yourself. Makes it kind of easy, don't worry. You can finish it all off.
I'd marry myself. I'd fuck Zoe. And fill in the blank.
Oh, no, I don't give a shit about the order. I'll just kill myself at the end.
Oh!
Very nice, Nick.
I thought that was nice. Obvious. I really did. I figured you'd just pick up on that. But no.
I don't do
that. Instead you're like a crisis situation in Houston in which no one can just run and pick anything up and run away with it.
I don't do the suicide memes.
Here's the thing. If black people can't swim, white people can't riot.
Oh
shit, we have Antifa. And yeah, you got the mask, so it's all full circle now. We know white people can't riot. If you guys noticed in the ticker before too, I was rather proud of this one. Antifa relief effort confused when confronted by already broken windows, returns home unsure of what to do.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. Far Squawk says $10 for Louis Laveau as a guest. Absolutely, man. Sergeant Buck, okay. So not only are the CI glow in the dark, but also scratch and sniff. Yes, I think they are. And last but not least, we had over here on our Streamlabs, it's Raisu said, what really caused Hurricane Harvey, and sent us this picture. I have to share my screen with you guys real quick so you can see it. Yeah, so we'll do that. There we go. Oh. Penis, you can't say that on TV. Family Feud.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
People are so creative.
I know, we've got the best artists. The best artists.
Our artists are terrific. They're amazing. They're incredible.
High energy and everything.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Why is this so spicy tonight? Jesus. Fuck.
I'm still feeling low key, man.
I can't tell which is making me more fucked up. All the alcohol or the fucking smoke. The lack of oxygen in my brain.
Why ask questions? You just roll with it, man. And then, if the fire department finds you, they find you. And if not, ain't nothing gonna bother you after that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
or just
totally
put the
true.
or put the gas mask on, because honestly, spraying your face with Monsanto Roundup. I know that I know you're on the dole and everything, but I don't think they really require that much placed ads. By the way, this episode of YouTube Saints brought to you by Monsanto Roundup. Monsanto Roundup, the only thing to keep you cool and alive and keep your driveway free of tapeworms. I don't know. I didn't really read the whole press weeds. Yeah, whatever. I didn't read the whole press release. It's, that's what you get when you're fucking leveraging social media impact.
The worst part is, like, I actually can totally breathe when I wear this thing, but it's awful if I take it off. But I can't drink with it on.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, if somebody out there who is watching right now wants Jeff to do the rest of the stream in that gas mask, you go ahead and use SuperChat. $58.43 right now. And Jeff will see. This is a twofer. I'm trying to get Jeff to do the rest of the stream in that uncomfortable gas mask. Yet at the same time, I want you to sober up and look at your bank balance and wonder, how did that happen, and why that amount? See, so yeah, 58.42. Jeff will do the rest of the stream in the gas mask. Not promising how long that'll be, but we'll see. So, any more super chats to read?
No, we're good. We're back to the bants.
Well, you can take the gas off then, I guess. The mask off, I guess.
Do I have to?
You're really making this extortion thing difficult, Jeff.
Fine. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, much better.
Well, so let's take a look at our time. Let's take a look at our time.
We're good, dude. We're super good. Mouthy, I wanted to ask you too. We kind of have been asking everybody about this because the whole climate with YouTube is kind of nutso and out of control, and everything that like people have relied upon with YouTube has kind of been up in flames lately. Has it affected you?
Oh,
God damn it!
What happened?
Somebody just donated $58.42. God fucking damn it! Has it affected you as bad as it's affected everybody else? Here goes to the gas mask. Son of a bitch.
At least he'll be able to breathe.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
and by the way, before you answer that, I just want to say, Kogum Mandoa, you are a goddamn hero.
You are.
I need to find my straw.
The floor is yours.
I would say that, yeah, it's insane right now. Like, looking at what's happening to Kraut, it's pretty fucking intense. I think that we're dealing with a tribe, which is pretty obvious. I mean, I think we're a kind of tribe. But we're dealing with a different tribe. we're dealing with a tribe that is very loud. That is they're cohesive, and obviously I'm talking about like the alt-right, the internet alt-right, not the people who go out and say things. The actual people who are like online. They seem to kind of almost have the perception game, in some ways, going in their favor, and. So yeah, like Kraut, he put out those. I think a good example of what you're talking about right now is the response to Kraut's videos.
Sure.
This is like a new wave, that's worrisome, and it's like, oh shit, these people they're loud and they're intense.
They are very intense, that's for sure. Oh yeah. I made. This is gonna be so difficult. Okay, so.
Oh wait, could we get another like 58.42 for the headdress? Because that seems like charity at this point.
Whatever. I just wanted to put it on.
It's a chief wastelander.
Can you really, Jeff? Like what's going on over there? Because I saw the video where you talked about basically there's a bunch of smoke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's literally in your house. Is that what's going on?
It's gotten so bad at this point that it actually has started to creep into my house. The outside air index warning is at 408, and unhealthy and you should not be outside is anywhere from 3 to 350.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking bad, dude. It's really bad.
Is that like a normal thing for over there?
No.
Oh, it's not normal.
No.
Listen, at the end of all of this, like smoke issue, the guy who played Two-Face in the recent Batman film. Yeah, he's gonna actually kill his whole family in a small foreign compact car.
What the fuck, Nick?
What? I was gonna say The Mist by Stephen King, but my thinking was like a rather like convoluted lead into it would probably be more identifiable than just saying the title of the movie and people being like, "Oh shit, yeah, they took that off of Netflix a while ago."
I found my straw.
Oh, there we go. Drinking a craft beer, I'm guessing, through a straw. That's the Portland way.
Yes, sir.
There
Yeah,
you
no,
go.
it's just it's pretty fucking out of control.
Now you gotta go.
It's
was
not
just
it's not normal whatsoever. It really honestly isn't. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I was gonna
Jeez.
suggest you go and find a watch like Sofane has. That way you can pretend you have a Pip-Boy.
Oh, that's not a bad
I like
idea. That's not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, or just duct tape your smartphone to your wrist. That should work too.
What I was gonna say too was, so I made some videos very similar to like what Kraut was making. Not nearly as well researched. It was more kind of like just kind of a basic conceptualization. Made 2 videos, I think like 9 months ago or something. Every video I make for the past 9 months, the same fucking people have fucking followed me, and they
I
post
know.
the same shit, dude.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's almost like
I see it too, and I'm wondering, is it wrong for me to block them or to hide them? A part of me feels like that is, because I'm always talking about censorship, and I know it's not censorship, but there is some sense of irony in me seeing these people continually say the same barbs every time. Like, I can put out an apolitical video. I put out a video on Hurricane Harvey and about the altruism of people helping each other, completely apolitical. And this guy said, no, the real red pill is when people on the internet tell you the truth about kikes and niggers and Jews and I was like, what the fuck? Could you imagine? Like, could you imagine just being a random spectator and looking at my channel and not knowing what it is and seeing that it's about this hurricane and then seeing that comment and it'd be like, what the fuck?
Maybe this is how the whole comment section reputation happened. It's just been nothing but like salty racists who get really upset to the point where they will obsessively follow people that disagree with them, and in every video they do, it's just like, in today's Giving Matters, I wanted to focus on Dolores McEnroe. Dolores has spent the last 40 years of her elderly life knitting quilts for orphan kittens, and fucking goddamn CIA Jew niggers all up in the fucking goddamn trying to mind control us, I swear to God. And
it's insane because it was funny.
No,
because I was even thinking about it.
Let me offer you this though. Let me offer you this. The best thing to do is you find the worst, like the absolute bottom of the barrel. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm not a racist anymore. Fucks, all that shit, and pin that comment. And fucking pin that comment every goddamn time, and just chime in with something like, "Thanks for playing."
Right, dude.
Yeah, just leave it up.
I wish there was some way. Okay, so you're saying don't hide the comment. Don't remove the comment. Bring the comment into the light. Is what.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been around. I mean, I don't know if you were around in Gamergate or anything like that. But here's one thing that we learned back in those days. It's that when fucking fidgety, finicky wannabe revolutionaries and polo shirts, or any kind of dipshit who's absolutely certain that they found the one true way and it all revolves around everything they happen to be, the best thing you can do is to demonstrate to the world, let the whole world see how fucking salty they get the moment you question their narrative. And granted, they come at it with like, oh, it's just a meme, I'm just shitposting, bro. But have no doubt, the salt is like flowing through their veins at an abnormal, like the sodium levels on these people would make Dr. House cringe. And,
Right.
it's worth it. It's really worth it because honestly, these people are no different than the same people we were battling before.
Well, you know,
it's just that they think they're more clever with their defense mechanisms because they're like, oh, I'm not bothered by the fact that you made my comment famous. Now I look like a retarded white baby abandoned on the Arizona highway.
The thing that drives me crazy about this, and what really, really fucking drives me nuts, is I have no problem talking with somebody who is alt-right. I have no problem talking with somebody who's a race realist. I'm down. And I have to like, suck in to breathe. Hang on. The problem okay. But the problem that I have is, the main problem that I have is that the vast majority of the people who do prescribe to that type of ideology are not fucking chill when they want to talk to me.
Right. Oh, yeah, right.
If they were chill and they were like, hey, I have a disagreement and I would actually really like to talk to you about it, I'd be like, hey, that sounds great. But instead, it's usually like, well, you're a fucking idiot and a science denier, so I don't want to talk to you, you piece of shit. I'm like, by the way, debate me. Kiss my fucking ass.
Because they're so inviting.
My favorite.
Why on earth would you say no?
Yeah, my favorite always has to be though, and this is before I was getting the invites that I gave a shit about, because honestly, it's like when like somebody on Twitter's like, debate me about whites. Like, what? Who are you? I don't know you. Why? Like, I have trouble keeping up on my own content, dude. Have you not seen my channel? Of course you haven't. But it's funny as fuck though, because whenever they find out when they find out I'm a Jew, I love that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, they lose their fucking shit. Like, I've had it in my comments. I did a video almost a year ago now called Bad Penny. And it was the first time in which I said, yeah, like, listen, these salt retards and these SJWs, like, all this shit, it's just two sides of the same bad penny. It's the same coin. Just toss it away and then ignore it when you see it on the street. And my God, like, there was an entire string of of comments and replies about, like, what kind of man doesn't pick his own side in a fight? And then someone's like, he's a Jew. Oh, well, of course he is. You're a mongrelized people. And I'm just like, I don't think you addressed a single thing I said there, bud. Not a single goddamn thing, but thanks for playing. Thanks for coming by.
I've also dealt with the same people on Twitter, which is they disagree with me on something, and they literally say, debate me right now. Right now. Talk to me
right here.
I need
140,
I demand
bitch,
your time. Me. Yeah, I demand your attention and your time. And I remember I told one in particular, I said, well, I don't want to right now. I mean, I'm doing things. I'm out in the world. And that was too much for them.
Out in the world? You have stuff that you have to do? Triggered. Fucking Jew sympathizer. Fuck you.
You must be part of a mongrelized people who don't understand the importance of having their own nation. Huh? What the fuck cereal box did you read that off the back of? God damn, boy.
It's just so weird, man. Like, for people who swear that they love memes, they usually just have really bad senses of humor. They gotta lighten up a little bit. Come on.
Oh, more than that, they also need to abandon their, like, dog shit ideology and pull their heads clean out of their asses and realize that their skin color doesn't actually give them anything in common with Attila the fucking Hun. I'm just saying.
Well, if I could clarify one thing, it's that some of them toward me have been kind. And I just need to say that just for honesty's sake, because in my experience, some have been nice, but sure. that's not to say that
people can be nice. Movements seldom are.
Agreed. And I also have to say, I have a lot more patience and understanding for European race realists than I do American race realists.
I don't.
Like, to be totally honest with you, if you were born and raised in America and you're a race realist, I have very, very little patience. Very, very little patience. But in Europe, I kind of get it a little bit, why you might kind of fall into it a little bit. But in America, there's really no good fucking reason for it. I don't understand it. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Right.
I'm just waiting. I'm really just waiting on the pro-EU white nationalist types who's like, no, we do need a unified Europe, and we need to kick all of the wrong people out of it. Like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah, let's just get rid of all of the other races.
sounds
but keep the
familiar.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Right.
'Cause you know- okay,
And after that,
hang on.
our single market will expand.
Here, I'm popping this up for just a second, just so I can make a point. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Here's my main point. This is one of the main reasons why I have a problem with American race realists, and it really comes down to one simple concept. It's music. It's music. Unless you were raised and the only music you've actually ever enjoyed in your fucking life has only ever been like classical music, the works of Mozart or Bach or Beethoven, or maybe even the little twinkling instruments of minstrel music from medieval Europe. If you've liked any music fucking ever, you have to in some way pay some sort of respect to the blacks. I'm sorry, you have to. The Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Beach Boys, the classical people who brought forth all this various differentiation in types of music, all of that comes from fucking black music. All of it fucking does. Massively so. Was there a white influence? Of course there was. Of course there was. But to say that it's a purely white thing is fucking retarded. So American music shaped the world. American music made British music. Sorry, Brits, it's true. So if you are an American race realist and you've ever liked any kind of music ever, except for the most isolationist, dog shit piano twinklings, you're a fucking hypocrite. It's just, it's fucking ridiculous.
I wonder what the golden one listens to.
Okay, Mass one back. Oh, the golden one? He listens to the sound of his own farts.
Yeah,
Right.
no, he's just like
probably a Beethoven, something like that.
he doesn't understand it. Doesn't even really like it. He's just a bit like a hipster who's just like, oh yeah, no man, I've loved the Smiths forever.
Yeah, is he getting progressively bigger and bigger, or is that?
Yeah, no, it's roids, bro.
Okay.
It's roids, or it's just the unwarranted self-assurance. It's like, well, I haven't found a pure white woman that I can get with. Plenty of them
That's
can trace
pretty
their
good.
Plenty
Yeah.
of them can trace their ancestry back to the 1200s, but they're not the right kind of white. They don't have the white mentality, so I'm going to work out more and then do videos with my shirt off.
Somebody did ask about Hispanic music. Like, Jeff, what about Hispanic music? And my answer to that is, I love Hispanic music. It's pretty badass, dude. Yeah.
It's the
Right,
only
yeah,
thing that it's the hardest thing I can avoid dancing to. I don't dance, but like Spanish music comes on.
Dude,
and
I
like,
could totally see Nick doing salsa.
Oh yeah,
Or-
dude.
Some kind of dancing.
If I'm
except for reggaeton. I mean, it's like, you know, I guess that technically qualifies as Spanish people music.
Right.
But yeah, when I hear that Honda Civic with that like trash can like exhaust tip go by, and it's like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, wait a second, I've heard that song. Oh no, you haven't. That's new. It really, really. Oh wow. Ow. No, it's not.
They probably say the same. Yeah, they. If you think about it, they might say the same thing about, you know.
Kenny Chesney, and I'd agree
Yeah.
with him. No, you know what? Here's the thing. It's like anytime anybody wants to make fun of any kind of other culture's music, all that culture needs to do is say, Nickelback.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
hey, there we go. The Richard
Damn.
Spencers, the Millennial Woes, the edgy sphinxes of the world. Justify Nickelback, and then I'll entertain your notions of a white society being superior. How's that?
just saying.
Don't.
Just saying.
By the way, nobody in the chat, do not even dare make that any kind of a meme. I don't want to see that.
Nope.
We don't need to trigger
Yeah,
them. They
don't
are a
start
very
doing
sensitive
that right
people.
now.
They are a very sensitive people. They're endangered. They're victims right
Don't
now.
bully
There's
you people.
There is systemic racism against them, and oh my god, this is it's starting to sound familiar and tasting kind of salty. Let's move on.
Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to barf in my fucking gas mask. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that would
I've
be
seen that happen.
pretty-
It's wonderful.
That would be pretty epic.
No, I've seen it happen. It is epic. Oh,
That would be like
Race down
YouTube
the side.
Saints gone wild.
I know.
Right.
This would be fucking disgusting. Jesus Christ.
You got a projectile vomit though, Jeff. You got a projectile vomit. Do you have any mace? Do you have any like pepper spray?
Stop it! No, I'm not gonna fucking shut the fuck up, Nick. God damn it.
Oh my, wait, but hold on a second, because if Jeff is serious, then that means that Jeff is probably not in a good place right now.
I'm a little
Oh,
rough
fuck.
right now. I'm a little rough.
Fuck, dude.
in
that
the gas
sucks.
mask. All right, somebody out there donate super chat $100 so Jeff can take the mask off.
No, the mask,
And then if it-
the mask makes it so I can breathe. It's fine. It's totally cool.
Oh yeah, no, just spoil the perfect chance to fucking get more money, Jeff. 'Cause
Don't-
I was
I mean,
gonna
yeah.
challenge them, and be like, hey, if you want Jeff to
I'm
suffer under the mask, give us
suffocating.
another 150.
I'm
All right, fine.
suffocating. Ah.
This is why we just can't do streams with the Goyim anymore. It's because they don't get
Shit.
All right,
coming to replace you, boy.
JT Yearsley tipped us out $5 because I got nothing snappy and I left caps lock on. Sorry, love you, JT. Psychotic Cognition 100. Mouthy Buddha, what are some videography tips and editing tips for an indie film student?
Shit. I'll be super fast and just say, don't go to film school.
Yeah. Remember that wide shots do shit for you.
Yes,
They
the
do.
wider the better. Don't go to film school and use small fonts.
Oh, and also, no one cares about the fact that your dad disapproves of your life choices. Don't make a film about that.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, just yeah, I guess those are bundles of gold in my view.
Yeah, I
So,
guess Jetty Lee just summed it up pretty well. Don't be a bitch.
don't just be a good person.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kagam. I'm gonna put the mask back on in a second. I'm just getting a quick smoke
Make
break.
make the movie that somebody who you think is cool would want to see, because your movie probably no one wants to see that.
You know what? Poisoning the Well. What Poisoning the Well was telling me, because they have like all sorts of crazy rig and gear. Like they have a very professional setup. As much as they're like, we're not professional at all, but like it really honestly is. They they study films, and they study specifically the shots that they feel are extremely impressive, and they study on exactly how those shots are accomplished, and they keep that in their mind when they want to shoot a video, and they just find excuses to use those types of shots, like a tracking shot, a fucking what's it
But you
called?
still sharing
Yeah,
screen, right?
and I could say one good thing to do is find some of your favorite movies and then turn off the audio. If you're into cinematography, that just magnifies the cinematography a lot. And like I watch Kubrick movies that way, and it really it lets you know why he cuts more and where he cuts, and I mean it's not as boring as you would think.
Everything,
if you're, like,
everything
into
before
the
Eyes Wide
cinematography.
Shut, though.
Let me offer this too, though, and I'm curious. I'm curious if you guys would recommend. I'm curious if
I know cinematography,
enjoy
Eyes Wide Shut was
movies-
amazing, but
yeah, but if you enjoy movies, if you genuinely enjoy watching movies, and you want to hold on to that, don't try to get involved with film at all.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because it makes it like you got to think like the needle drop. Does he still enjoy music? Because like, is he able to actually enjoy a song? Because he has to like analytically analyze every single beat, and then he has to think about putting it on YouTube, and then he has to think about what grade he's going to give it. I mean, can he just sit back and enjoy a song? So that's
I
a very
don't
good
know.
point.
I
think
I really
think
don't
he
know.
can. Yeah, I was thinking more. I mean, I've known enough filmmakers too. They'll sit and watch what I think is a fucking beautiful film, and it is kind of the same thing. I think as a critic, he can enjoy things a little more because he wants to enjoy them. Like a critic
so
wants to enjoy.
he's
things.
not actually a musician. That's the distinction.
I'm sure he plays music, But in terms
But it's
of
probably
like,
not very good.
yeah, but he is a critic. He is a critic.
He is
Fair.
a critic. Remember that.
Yeah, but it's funny. I could say as an actor, and I'm not even tooting my horn as a particularly good actor or anything like that. But I'll say like there are, especially, and it comes down to when you know how editing works. You'll see this brilliant performance, and then you'll see this one sequence, this one shot, where the dialogue is just terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And everything is just terrible, and you're like, I'll spend the rest of the movie wondering, did they just suck, or did the editor just pick the worst one possible?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It kills me. I mean, and this is the thing I've noticed is like when you get involved with a thing that you love, you stop loving it. It's like getting married to your dream girl. You all of a sudden discover like her farts smell like curry for some reason. And,
right.
know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's good to have the things that we love in small portions. Like, I realized this because I really like the gordito thingies. Is that what they're called? When you go get the little chip things at the store. But and I would get the Chex Mix, and I was like, man, I really like these like gordito chips the best. So then I looked at they had a whole thing that was just gordito chips. I think I'm fucking up the name. But then I got that, and it was way too much. It was just too much. I needed the other small things.
Wait, no, gordito is a Taco Bell thing. Are you thinking like Chipotle or something?
No. It's
Chipotle flavor was great until I couldn't get away from it.
Right. It's come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little you have Chex Mix and you have those hard bread
trail mix.
Yeah, but it's like fuck.
Mexican trail mix. It's got
the
beans
chat doesn't know what it is. It's like I don't know, man. I forgot the name. But they're delicious. They're so good.
Yeah, dude.
I was thinking like you were gonna actually. Well, I mean, it's a fair comparison to say like when you learn how a medium you love is actually made.
Gardettos.
Yeah, Gardettos. Yeah, that shit's good.
Okay, I'm on the west. I'm on the East Coast here, so I have no idea what that even is.
Yeah,
just know that too many Gardettos isn't a good thing.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
Right.
That's very true. All right, so we got Jehovah's Witness, Mouthy Vishnu. Hope to hear some music from you again in the near future.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Kagam Mendoa, here you go, Jeff.
That's encouraging.
That's why I had to put the goddamn mask on, yeah. Parker says, Format never changes. It's true. I'm looking for my dog meat right now, actually. Sergeant Buck, Jeff, get the vodka, and then you can be a real stalker comrade. Hashtag cheeky breaky. Cheeky breaky. Alex Blackfoot, hey Jeff, are you my mummy? Probably. Yeah, probably. Cameron Grimm, hey Mouthy, your idea of free will is an illusion, seems to fall in line with John Calvin's idea of predestination. Did the Bible influence you, and how? That's a good question.
I mean, I don't know which thing he's referencing. I know my own view on free will, but yeah, free will is not a thing in my view.
You don't think free
you're
will
the
is a thing?
Sam Harris idea.
But dude, more than just that, it's it really doesn't make sense once you start to like look at your own experience in a different way. It's like, really? There's just no way.
Yeah. And then when you ask yourself, like, all those times I zigged when I was supposed to zag, I made the choice to do that. And the choice was built upon the total sum of factors which fed into me making that choice, which in hindsight really does look just like a mathematical composition. So, holy shit, do I not actually have any control of over my actions? And is it just an illusion that was granted to me to make sense of this consciousness that I've been, given by some strange twist of fate by virtue of developing an intellect and a psyche in the course of evolution? Wow.
Well, hold on, Nick, because it sounds like you're getting into the the easy pitfall when talking about free will, which is that it can easily drift into fatalism and nihilism.
No,
Which is,
I call
which
it
is
causal determinacy.
Well, yeah. I agree. I think that some people, well, then maybe I misinterpreted, but I think that some people can let that. I mean, I've been hearing this question for days from a lot of my Twitter friends, which is if free will is a non-starter, what the fuck matters? And that's a totally honest critique, and I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't.
Well, so biologically speaking, we are inherently slaves to the things that we experience, no matter what. Like, everything that we do, everything that we experience is always going to be cast onto the backdrop of the things that we recollect, the types of stimuli that we take into our everyday experiences. And the way that we encode memories allows for memory recall to happen in real time. When we remember things, we don't necessarily remember them like we're reading a page in a book or we're checking a file in a computer. What ends up happening is the way that our incredible fucking brains work is we reconceptualize the very same experience that we had at the time. Now, what's fallible about this is memories are not perfect. Memories are shaped by a lot of causal factors, a lot of outside extenuating circumstances. Means that when we recollect things, we recollect them not necessarily the way that we want them to, but the way that our brains are wired to make us seem like we should recollect them.
Right. Yeah.
Predeterminism, as far as like our destinies or the things that we absorb, and the things that we comprehend, there is an immense amount of neurological study that shows that we don't have control over how we remember things or how we recollect things or the position that we start from. But human beings and consciousness, in and of itself, we have one simple little edging factor over animals, which is we still have the capacity to reason what we recollect to make a distinction from that. I think free will is still real. I don't think it's as strong as we think it is. I don't think we are absolute masters of our destiny. But I think we also sell ourselves a little bit short in that regard, because we do have, if you exercise it, an immense amount of self-awareness. But it's not an easy thing to do either.
Well, let me throw this at you, because I want the Buddhists to grapple with this, though.
Okay.
Okay.
And I gotta put my fucking mask back on. Goddammit.
Yeah, well, all right. So, the theory within physics is that if you were able to like hover along or just pass the event horizon of a black hole, right? Where because we know that time is relative, and space is condensable, and all of that. So, if we take something that augments time and space-time itself, and we understand that if you were closing in on the center of the black hole and you were to look out, that you would effectively be able to see all of creation from the quote-unquote beginning to end, right? If that's the case, then that means that time is not actually simply it's not actually simply a singular forward-moving linear progression, as much as that it actually all exists simultaneously. And if it all exists simultaneously, that means that the future, past, and present are all one, and that it's really just a misconception of time through a particularly dull lens that we have that allows us to understand the passage of time. And if that's the case, then doesn't it mean that all of the choices that we are going to make using our free will have already been made, and therefore we don't have any choice?
Yes.
See, I win again.
See, no. I'm totally with Nick on that. Now, Jeff's view is much like Steven Pinker's, which Steven Pinker.
Oh, that's the SP.
Yep.
SP from earlier. Steven Pinker said whatever that terrible comment was.
Oh,
continue.
Shit. Well, yeah, Steven thinks that obviously we don't have like immediate free will, but that the brain is a very complicated, powerful organ, and memories and such. Says that when it comes to like big choices, there might be some evidence down the road. He hypothesizes that says that we could have free will. But in my view, I don't see it that way. I see it much like Nick does. I think that free will is just a complete non-starter. And the memory thing, they actually have a name. I believe it's called memory distortion. So the memories that we're getting are literally distortionary from whatever event it is that we're remembering. But the main thing is that everything that comes into consciousness, everything, is arising on its own. It's not me that's doing it, and I am reacting to what is to what is rising now. So it's pretty obvious that there's something else that motivates human behavior, and it's not like a self, like a coherent self identity.
Take a nebula, right? You take a nebula and you consider when that singular gravity well within it ends up slowly sucking all of that gas into itself. And it slowly is building and building and building and building until it reaches this critical mass in which, like, the actual condensation of the matter, which is accumulated by virtue of the increasing gravity, that it is increasingly accumulated as more matter enters. Now, when that thing reaches that critical mass where it's about to ignite, thanks to fusion, due to the compression within the center of the thing, right? Is that star which is born, is that gas cloud reacting to the gravity? Or is it actually just sort of going with what it is the gravity and the laws of physics have hence ordained would happen?
I don't know. That's a weird little...
Well, you say reacting.
Well,
you take the same concept, apply it to the human being. When you apply a whole bunch of pressure and a whole bunch of stimuli, and external stimuli that has been sucked in towards that singular actor, is that a reaction, or is that a natural action according to the defined circumstances of its existence?
I would love to have a long form fucking live stream talking about this kind of shit. That would be amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. We're gonna finish the super chats here in a minute, but we do have things to move on to. Secret Santa did just tip us out $100 and said, "Take the mask off so we can see." Yeah, he's my Secret Santa. I love this man. He's a fucking prince. And he said, "Take that mask off so we can see your beautiful face." So I'm gonna take it off. Somebody else asked, "Jeff, if you take that mask off, will you die?" No, but it would be extremely painful. So. Let's finish up these super chats and we'll move on with the format here. Oh shit, fuck! You guys have been so sweet tonight. What the fuck? Absolutely
They're worried about
ridiculous.
you, Jeff. They realize they need to buy you more sprinkler heads.
Yeah, no, dude. The format is like in full swing tonight. Rhino says that's cultural appropriation. Jeff, gas the Mascohican tribe does not appreciate. Well, deepest apologies to the tribe. Ursa Major, this is my first show I've caught live, and damn, it's great. Also, Jeff, you look like one of those idiots from Caesar's Legion. I love you. That's it's not an accident. I'm as beet red as a fucking tomato this episode.
We're gonna need to rename this whole show with a Fallout 4 reference of some kind.
I know. Everybody in the chat, spam your best Fallout 4 reference that we could possibly rename this to.
Yep. Winner gets the title of renaming a Saint stream.
Or picture my balls or whatever. Genova's Witness.
That would be nice.
Genova's Witness tipped us out a little bit. Thank you very much. Gonzo Duke, patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. # nice gas mask tame boy. Hey, nice, good. Over on Streamlabs, we had a very dead horse. Linda Sarsour looks like Ted Cruz in a hit job.
I would have gone with Adam Driver, but well done.
She's such an awful person that I kind of wish that the remnants of Hurricane Harvey would stop right over her house and give her the rest of the story. Oh shit, fuck my life. Alenska, Jeff sounds and looks like Steve Martin in Little Shop of Horrors. Give me that. Oh mama. Game misconduct. Mouthy Buddha, did you ever fix your white balance?
Oh, that little... Is he poking fun at me?
I maybe. They fucking make fun of me all...
Oh, no, I know what
make
he's
fun of me
talking
every
about. He's talking about
It's not a race thing. That's a camera thing. God damn it.
He's talking about a recent video that I uploaded about it was a Black Lives Matter protest, and it was awful. Like, it was so bad because once I got there, the iris button on my camera didn't work, so I had to use this variable ND filter, and that thing sucks. So the entire all the footage came out terrible. So that's probably what he's talking about. But no, it's still not fixed. But hopefully it will be soon.
All right, that's fair. The Beggar Hero, come on, Jeff, don't you know Marty McFly created rock and roll? Yeah, I know. Braca says, Jeff, I can't take you seriously with that on. I'm sorry. Gonza Duke, I am so high I can't hear heaven. Yeah, I'm that way every day, buddy. Alex Blackfoot, so troll them with Nickelback, got it. Yes, you should.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Look at this photograph. Why aren't all of the people white?
Oh.
Rhino asks, look at the super chat. Just thinking about it makes me laugh. Why is Jeffrey in that mask? Does someone have a stinky ass? Yeah!
Pre-press Kekistan, if you were watching, please consider those wonderful lyrics delivered to us like manna from heaven.
Look at this super chat. Just thinking about it makes me laugh. Why is Jeffrey in that mask? Does someone have a stinky ass? I'm a fucking
Next
guy.
week on YouTube, Saints, stick around for the opening.
Yeah. Nope, Google says, just got my shitlord hat, Jeff. Thanks a bunch. Drunk as fuck, playing XCOM 2 and watching the Saints. What a way to spend a Sunday night. I tell you what, buddy. Send me a picture of you wearing that fucking hat. Even if you got to do it privately, I totally understand that whole thing. You can just email it to me. Jeff at jeffholiday.com. But fucking cheers to you, buddy. Cheers.
Your way, dude.
Gonzo Duke, Harmful Opinions YouTube channel has been deleted again. Thoughts? That's bullshit.
Before I make a decision, I want to check with helpful suggestions. Add helpful suggestions on Twitter. It's not the same guy in any way. No, you just check with the helpful suggestions what you think you ought to do, and maybe if you ought to find a certain Twitch channel that is not gonna fuck him in the ass.
Helpful suggestions. No, I can't do that.
Well, that's just another one of my
do the laugh.
Suggestions.
Do the laugh. Do the laugh.
Well, Jeff. I mean, honestly.
There we go. No, it's good.
I didn't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a really good Harmful Opinions.
Harmful Opinions will actually never be on this stream because, for one thing, none of you will actually believe he's actually here. You'll just think it's me.
Yeah, everybody's just gonna, they're just gonna doubt. They're just gonna doubt. Bunch of doubters.
The thing is that Harmful Opinions.
Secret Santa, let me take my mask off. Caleb Boer, please stop. My dick can only get so hard. No, let's push the limits, baby. Ideological
If it
Limbo.
lasts for more than 4 hours, though, call a doctor.
Ideological Limbo tipped us out $50. This says now the pants. Okay. All right. There we go.
And wearing any drawers, so that's going to cost another $100.
There goes my gym shorts. And they're gone. Kelthurin, Jeff, I've received reports of a city under attack by forest fires. I marked the location on your map. Go check it out. Is that that's a Fallout reference.
Oh yeah, there's another one. It's like, Jeff, another settlement needs your help, by the way.
Another settlement needs your attention. That was good. Pokemon Fetish Het. Have you cunt scallop seen the new Muslim video game Nasheed for Speed?
What?
Nasheed for Speed.
Please tell me it exists. It's like you pick up Melon in his boost along the way. driving along the road, pick up just like it's shaped like a slave ship. You pick it up, Melanin boost.
No, it's like a flask of melanin in the shape of an ankh, you know.
No. It's an ass with like the clean twinkles on it. So you know it's washed. You go right for it and then pow, right off.
All right. All All right, you know what?
Tariq, by the way, I got some dev friends. I know you're like up for changing industries and giving up the entire persona and shit. Hit me up, bro.
Nasheed for speed. That's so fucking good. Holy shit. All right, so we all right, we gotta go. We gotta keep going with the format. The format demands it. It does.
And this is a well worth thing. Now we're moving on now to our undersubbed of the week. Now, as you know, we've turned it mostly over to the guests. However, the thing is because I turned this particular guest onto a particular channel, I knew what he was going to do before he knew he was going to do it. So I'm gonna let Mouthy Buddha here introduce this week's undersubbed of the week.
Well, the undersubbed is LowRes Wünderbred, and I think it was about a month ago when Nick, maybe it was 2 months ago, when Nick sent me a link to this dude's short film he did, and I get sent stuff all the time, and I usually don't like what I get sent, but it was awesome. It reminded me of a lot of stuff that I do. It was very wacky, and the cinematography was well done, and it was just super like fucking weird, and I like weird stuff.
Same.
So yeah, I mean, like I love the guy's stuff. Also, right now he's doing this like intellectual breakdown of Cary Fukunaga's, hopefully I pronounced that right, It. And he's doing it in like 4 and 5 parts, and I think he's still going. And it's like brilliant. Like the way he breaks everything down, and he's like getting in touch with these people who know like about scripts and shit, and he's just totally mired in that world of film. And so he's able to like really analyze these things from a very interesting perspective.
Sweet.
And so it's his channel's more, it's not really political. I know a lot of us like the political stuff, but if it ever is political, he totally satirizes it in like a beautiful like just completely apathetic way that I love. So even when it comes to, yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, go subscribe to his channel because it's a lot of fun.
Did you, Nick? Did you send the My Circle to Mouthy?
Oh, I don't think he got that now.
Yeah, send it to him. We're gonna we use this thing called My Circle, so we can like coordinate when we're watching a video together, and that way like it's completely synced with all of us.
Yep. Okay. If you look in the Skype chat right now, you'll find a link there.
All right. I don't know what I'm doing.
None of us do.
All right. Within the screen that you see the call on right now, up in the upper right hand corner, scroll your mouse over. You should see a little quote bubble. Click on that. Yeah.
Fuck! I don't know if I'm doing it right. Hold on.
It's okay. Like I have the patience of Nurse Ratched, so don't worry.
Where's my bucket?
What is the bubble?
Okay. Let's go to the Skype screen. You and I will go to the Skype screen together. I'm already there, so you just need to find your way to where I am.
Right, but the thing about this is that it changed because...
Oh, you're one of those idiots who say, like, every time Skype is like, "Hey, we've got a new version of Skype."
Change to the new version of Skype.
Try it.
Yeah, change to the new version of Skype.
You guys do awesome with updates.
That's how I am with every piece of technology, except for even like
Tell me if you just saw a fucking if there was like an update all of a sudden. This is what I'm gonna do. Wow, hey, my private sidebar chat just fucking. Who gives a shit?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna DM. I'll DM the link to you, Mouthy.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there we go.
Sweet. I was getting concerned.
Go on, Jeff. Yeah, it's just
it's good. It's good.
Remove the obstacles. Just let the young ones just find the easiest way there. Go ahead.
He was killing younglings. Anyway, let me know when that's up.
Okay, yeah, it's yeah,
There you go.
it's
All right, sweet.
yeah, this thing. Okay, we're good.
LowRes Wünderbred.
KKK, Nazis, white supremacists, what do they all have in common? Probably 4chan accounts. We're going to go down to Boston Common where they're allegedly all gathering to support freedom of speech. And there's a giant counter-protest going on with everyone you would expect. And we're going to get into the mix. We're going to see what's going on down there. See if it's really worth talking about, because there's been a lot of hype about this. Big name speakers have pulled out as a result of these fringe groups getting involved. Maybe Antifa will make a surprise appearance. I don't know. But we're going to get to the bottom of things. And we also have my lovely camera lady here with me, Christine. I'm going to implement a photo of her because she doesn't want to flip this around right now and show her face.
Typical BU student. Chinese girl on his arm, snarky attitude in his face.
I still can't get over the fucking tiki torches. I swear to God, I cannot get over the fucking tiki torches. What
Listen,
the fuck?
dude, listen, if there's one thing that, like, you know, proud European white culture such as theirs exists on, if you're wearing a polo shirt, it's not doing the work yourself. So, listen, soaking a piece of rope in, you know, lamp oil and then wrapping it and nailing it. Who's got time for that, dude? Listen, I've got to get into my, you know, Z28.
In the immortal words of Sweet Brown, ain't nobody got time for that. So
I
there's
sell
a random
orphan meat. I sell orphan meat as shark. That said.
I think wait maybe what did that
Oh, you
say?
didn't catch that.
Yeah, he
No, I
said
looked
they're
at it
arguing about
earlier.
abortion versus adoption or some other who gives a shit topic. I sell orphan as shark meat. Hee hee.
Oh.
See, it's like that kind of shit. Like he's totally just
have-
like he's
you have
he's
to
playing
have
the
had-
whole thing.
You have to have eaten a lot of shark to know the difference between shark and fetus. It's similar, but
It's close.
Different.
It's close, but no.
fucking playground in the background.
Hey!
See? It's fucking brilliant.
Then the Mortal Kombat soundtracks happen.
Came out here today to make a difference in style and fashion. Got some hot deals at Primark. I think this was a success. I really do.
There are now 3 people there. The crowd is shouting shame. They've climbed over the metal barrier.
I protected them. I took people off of them. We're liberals. We don't believe in violence.
More incoherent arguing about something that won't matter in 3 hours. Somebody pushed somebody back or whatever. I don't care. Skip ahead 13 seconds.
How can you preach that? You just told him don't touch me, you can put it in there. How does that make sense? Makes sense. Contradiction. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fucking go home.
My straw's pooping.
Right now we're holding a sit-in at a nearby Starbucks. Trying to protest capitalism here.
We're protesting capitalism.
What is it called? The horchata almond milk? Whatever. Fucking pigs. down with capitalism, but I'm all about this. This is great. So what did we learn today? We learned that protesters have very poor hygienic skills. They have bad the white supremacists that were supposed to be there. They either fled out of there really early, so we didn't get to see them, or they were actually just pro-Christian, anti-abortion. God, it's fucking loud. Nut jobs, because they got chased out of there as well.
Did you talk about the abortions?
Yes, they were giving out free abortions. That's what they were doing. They smelled really bad. They smelled terrible.
I love this dude.
Equality, though. They all
Yeah,
smell
dude.
bad,
This dude
regardless
is
of
great.
Skin color, race, gender. It was a great time had by all, I'm sure. All right, and now we're about to hop in an Uber and go home and have just filthy anal sex.
I told you, dude. I love it because he's playing the whole thing. He's not. It's fucking awesome.
He got killer deals at Primark. Find me somebody who can talk shit about that. I dare you.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Dude, it's just so refreshing to see something like super creative, while at the same time like it's like so chill to see someone just go to a rally and be like, yeah, look at all those really upset people, and it's totally refreshing.
And that would have been actually my video from that same protest, except I'm lazy and I didn't go to film school. But yeah, he's got it. It's funny because even on his, I've watched his channel myself. On his like lowest videos, when he's like roaming around in his driveway like Copper Cab, talking about how terrible something is. He's still like, all right, this took 20 minutes to film. I'll only give it like 4 hours of patience and attention.
Huh?
Oh, I need this there. Oh, fuck, there we go. Okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
many
just like, it's a
bottles
little
of
shit
beer.
post video. It only took me 6.5 hours to make, and it's only 15 minutes long. Yeah, it's the guy puts care into what he's doing, and it is, it's nice because you can't really tell if he believes anything at all, and if he doesn't believe anything at all, well, then it's like we're family. It really is.
Right, but yeah, I love that he's not like overly opinionated. He is like every now and then with movies and films, and that's totally awesome. But it's good to see
Jungle
somebody
to
who can
jungle.
cover- Do what? Right.
Jungle to jungle.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Jungle to jungle killed my career. Even if that video, if nobody ever watches that video, the very fact that he can actually claim that he is the first and only person in the history of mankind who's ever said that. Not even Tim Allen can say that.
That's true.
Tim Allen
That's
still
true.
has a career. Yeah, LowRes Wünderbred, I mean, I don't know how many of these people are going to go sub to him, but I'll tell you this much, it's not going to be Tim Allen numbers, is it?
Hell no. But I would
Hell no.
say that the people in the chat need. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but dude, seriously.
No, they
go sub to
can't.
that
We
guy
already covered
because
this. We already covered
Oh,
this.
yeah.
No, they can't.
Y'all cannot do whatever you want. That's my apologies.
All right, keeping up with Super Chat really super quick before we go on to the oversubbed. We only got a few. Parker, Liberty Prime is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese cummies. God damn it.
Got you good with
They
that
got
one,
you,
didn't
man.
they?
They got you on
Fucking
that one.
son of a bitch.
Hats off. Hats off.
I didn't even fucking see that. I didn't even fucking see that. What the fuck?
You ran
God-
right into it.
You fucking people! I swear to Christ! All right, Pokemon.
This is why I like. This is why I like. Also, this is why I like having people who are viewers of this show as guests. Also, because they're like, "Oh shit! What did Jeff's triggers? Oh,
God
that
damn
was
it.
straight, wasn't it?"
Pokemon fetishist. Can we get to Christine's bottom? Yes. Gonzo T torches the new punk rock, and then a rapid fire 3 from Pokemon fetishes. My dudes, if we punish a rapist, but not with the death penalty, why must we do that to the innocent products of rape? Oh
my goodness.
And the next, we don't believe in violence. This is bike lock pacifism. And last but not least, anyone else ever choke one off to Professor Oak? I will not confirm nor deny anything, Senator. So just
Same here.
I've never choked an anime character while I was fully awake, and if I did otherwise, you'll never find the corpse.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our oversubbed for the week is a man by the name of Nazir Raw. Now, the thing about Nazir Raw is, if you're familiar with me and if you watched my videos for a long time, maybe you know of a guy named Yada. Maybe you've been watching the Hidden Colors streams and you hear like people saying shit like, you know, Shakespeare was black, Mozart was black, Mozart actually stole everything from a small little black girl. Truth be told,
6-year-old black girl wrote all of them sonnets.
All of the wee was kangs or the fucking crazy ass wingnuts, they pale in comparison to how weird Nazir Raw gets. Nazir Raw is a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, this guy has honestly been sitting in my subscription list. I subscribed to him about 6 months ago because it's
amazing.
I knew this day would come, basically. And he is, I mean, we showed you Third Eagle books last week. And he was pretty nuts, yeah.
So what we're gonna do, because I know how Nazir Raw is and how his videos usually go, we have a clip here. I'm gonna go ahead and like cue it up here. Clicky. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna randomly grab anywhere in this video. It doesn't matter where. We're not gonna start at the beginning because it's a slow starter. We're gonna pick a random spot in this video, and we're gonna wait for this majestic man to spout some truth to us. Let's go.
They always torment children, 4D molestation and rape, classic demonic entities. Why are they attracted to you, starseeds? People who are interested in this information, you know what I'm talking about. Why do they prey on us? There's a reason. There's something that we have that they don't have. They're jealous. Okay? Jealousy, which is one of the main ways that people and entities fall from grace. We go into tools, what type of light you should sleep under. It's a certain color light. Then session 3, we're going to go.
So to protect against certain demonic entities, you need to make sure you sleep under a specific spectrum of light.
Not black light. That's for hippies.
No black light. No black light. Because black light, that's a false black light. That is not the true color of black.
There's no melanin in the wavelength of that light form.
Those are non-melanated light bulbs. Do not be fooled, my brothers.
This is just the first day. I didn't even get to the second book. Kundalini Science Level 9.
Kundalini Science!
Blood Sacrifice is decoded. Kundalini Holy Ghost explodes. We're going to expose the holographic psychotronics. Parasite-sponsored racial division. Absolutely. It's not supposed to be racial division and war. It's supposed to be divine order. Everybody's supposed to be in their lane, in their role, doing what they're supposed to do in divine order. And the Christ consciousness...
Who the fuck is saying that? Who else is saying that? Who else is saying that exact same thing? I think we could introduce this man to a whole host of new friends if we just frame it right. We just gotta frame it right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you though. Like, I was starting off like kind of mocking this guy, but now I feel him pretty fucking woke. Just gotta say.
I know.
Is he getting metaphysical? Like, because the title says how to escape the Archon Soul entrapment matrix.
That's the name of the video. The how to escape the Archon Soul entrapment matrix.
Are you trying to tell me, like, in your own pursuit of enlightenment, you haven't figured that basic shit out yet? I mean, I figured out the Archon Soul entrapment matrix at like level 2, and then I got the boomerang and the fucking grappling hook. Level up, bitch. Get good. That's all I'm saying.
And I went to the Zord Temple. Okay.
Honestly, no. Here's the thing. Tomorrow, dude's channel will be called Mouthy Kismet.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
No, it's good. It's good.
That's an absolute fact. The reason why this world is out of order, because leadership is out of order. You look at any corporation, you look at any household or any organization, if it is out of order and there's chaos, you see, then you look at the leadership. We got the wrong people in charge on this particular planet, and that's an absolute actual fact.
Well, I would
Let me
actually
tell you-
probably have to agree with him on that one, to be
You
honest.
know what?
with you.
Let me tell you something else. Who else has seen They Live? Right?
Sure.
Yep. You see them glasses? I might not have the right movie, but he got them glasses. He got them glasses at a truck stop. Now he sees the truth.
Is this guy over subbed? Is this
Yeah,
the one
he's the over
Oh,
sub. He's the
yeah.
over sub.
How many?
He has more subscribers than I do, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the criteria for oversubscribed.
He's got about 60 something, I think. 60,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they can't all
Okay?
be hate.
Human parasites.
Right.
You got the gender conflict. You got your Gloria Steinem and the whole feminist thing. That's all CIA. That's all parasitic. That's all demonic. You need to give that up.
CIA.
Break down the shop.
Oh my god! I want to send him on tour with Milo.
Feminism is all parasitic and demonic. Shit, I am
Oh my
fucking
god!
woke.
Wait, it's the Nazir Raw, Milo Yiannopoulos, Alex Jones tour.
Oh,
We
my
got it
God.
all covered. Jeff, spray yourself with Monsanto to prepare for the
I need-
epicness of the hot takes you will hear from that tour.
I need round up me, baby. Round me up all day. Round up my life.
Now, another thing you guys here in the audience might not recognize is due to all of the Roundup and all of the nutraceuticals that go into Jeff's cool-off formula there, he's actually 8.5 feet tall.
It's true. It's totally true.
Perspective.
I am actually an unholy crossbreed of an angel and a devil worshiper. So I am actually a Nephilim. I am a Nephilim.
Yeah, and Mouthy here is like, so he knows that if you frame a shot just right, you can make Dolph Lundgren look like he's normal height.
Very true.
Tell me I'm
Oh,
wrong.
fuck me dead.
Okay, let's move on.
Do we need any more Nazir Raw?
I don't know, chat, smash 1 if you want more Nazir Raw, smash 2 if you don't think you have a choice in the matter. I'll be paying attention. Hold on, let's let that censorship bump wait.
I have to say, having done this for like what is this, episode 24?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, episode 24. 24 weeks now in a row, and we didn't miss one. We almost missed this week. Missed this week.
We've had 2 extra shows. Technically, we're
I know.
on episode 26.
Well, that's just because we're fucking hardcore. But
Oh,
I sometimes
yeah, and the chat is showing
I
us that
see
they
it, I
both
see
want
it.
the thing and realize they don't have a choice. Let's
I gotta say, sometimes I feel like I'm held hostage and Nick's in control, and I just can't escape. You know what I mean?
No, don't feel that way. It's just before you do the thing I'm going to tell you to do at the end of this spiel, I want you to reflect upon the fact that now at least the chat has realized that choices are an illusion. And we brought
Yeah, most of them have. I think it was like most are 2s, so yeah.
Right,
They've
that's
given up.
true. All right, let's.
Yeah, look, 3. It's like I'm not even
3?
going to bother. Yeah, no, 3 is the 3's the nihilist choice. Is well, it doesn't matter.
Just fuck it.
I know you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and I have no choice. I'm gonna stay here anyway because I'm a loyal viewer. So roll the tape.
All right.
Was what they really are, how the Matrix told you what they are, what the Sentinels look like, the real Sentinels.
Not the purple one.
Blood sacrifices, all of this.
Hold on a second. Hold on a
No,
second.
not the ones Peter Dinklage invented in that other movie we all saw. He's talking the real ones,
The real Sentinels? So
like the
is
ones from the
he-
comic books.
Oh my
They're
god.
purple, and they're like 60 feet tall.
Do you think he's just lying and then and trying to tap into like the insane people? Like he knows there's a market of crazy people out there, and if he just says this, like he really believes it, that he'll like
He
develop
didn't
a
have a
following?
fail. He didn't. I can say this much for him. He did not. He was never a K-flex, right? There was nothing which I can find that preceded this, and I looked for a whole. I didn't at all, and then I found him, and I was like, "Wow, he's this." I mean, look at the Irish tortoise shell he has on his necklace there. That's no, honestly, like if you've ever seen the Never-Ending Story, the thing is he waited for the thing to get old and small. He killed it when it was made of pure gemstones. And now he wears it upon his breast to protect himself from the demonic powers of drunken peasants.
What a weirdo. I'm sorry.
I know.
This
We
dude
should
is
all
so
go back
great.
to talking about like transgender people of 54 genders and how that relates to Buddhism and biology on our own channels. Let's watch more Nazir Raw. Come on, it'll make sense by the end of it.
All right, a little bit more.
All of it. Mind control technology, you should know that by now. Human parasites, as far as your psychic vampires. How to think fourth dimensionally. You talk about the fourth dimension, it sounds deep, fourth density, but if you can't think on that level, you can't walk on that plane. See, every
word
goes by your thoughts.
Okay,
Yeah.
now pause,
When I
pause
reach
it,
forth
pause
to
it.
pick up the
Now tell me that pushing that video forward just for that clip wasn't totally worth it.
It was so
Psych-
worth it.
Psychic vampires attacking your mental zeppelins and shit? I couldn't even follow.
Mental zeppelins. Say, if you can't think fourth dimensionally, you can't travel fourth dimensionally.
Right, yeah. That was brilliant, dude. Brilliant.
Yes, hooray! Nazir Raw, everybody. Nazir Raw. He's way oversubbed.
Very good.
But he's so fucking great. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he's
Right,
so
like-
worth. Here's the thing: write it down. Don't sub to the channel, but write it down and go and watch the videos.
NAAZIR space Raw RA.
At this point,
Yeah,
I
go check
really
him
want
out.
Nazir. I want Nazir Raw to be at Paul Joseph Watson level. So he's like, "Oh, I just broke 1 million subscribers." You know what I'm saying? But I imagine my shock, nigga. I mean, I don't even know. The fourth dimensional vampires seeping through the interwebs, going all through all them tubes that Al Gore invented, just so they get on my computer screen and give me fucking postmodern art on the backside of my walls.
So he's like the black Alex Jones.
No, actually, here's the thing.
He
We
is
need to
kinda
find
like
that
the
this
Black
man
Alex
has a
Jones,
post
yeah.
office box. He needs a post office box. We need to send him a bedazzler so that jacket can get even more woke.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see.
That's the end of the show.
No. It's not the end of the show. So super chats. Let's see. We got X Tiger Steel Panther coming from Moon Jews. Love you, Jeff. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Pinkies up. Pinkies up, everybody. Pinkies up for the Moon Jews. Pokemon fetishists. Ever choke your pillow, fam?
I sleep on a woman.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Terrence. Terrence Cunningham. I can't say Terrence anymore. I can't because of Gail Cord Schuler. I always have to say Terrence. Terrence Cunningham.
You're all pissed off about Steel Panther, but you're like, you just need to inform Gail about what Steel Panther is up to, Jeff.
Dude, I do talk to Gail, actually. It's interesting. So, Jeff, what are you drinking tonight? I finished off my monkey shoulder, and I am now drinking some Thunderhead IPA from Pyramid Distillery, or brewery, whatever. Pokemon fetishes. Jeff, I'm about to tweet you a YouTuber who's a flat earther who talks about the extraterrestrial origins of melanin. By all fucking means, for the sweet shit of Christ, you have to tweet that to me right fucking now.
Yeah, and honestly, Raw is clearly from a different fucking planet.
Oh yeah, dude.
We bring this all back around. Like 2 weeks from now, Jeff will be like, "We interrupt this regularly scheduled YouTube Saints for a Jeff Holiday live stream. I have found all of the evidence that Nazir Raw is from a different planet."
Yeah.
And then you'll have your new co-host.
There you go. Nazir Raw is gonna take over for me because I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna step back as a white person. Anyway, so Nope Google says black light. Parker, good to see Kanye is still entertaining on camera. Ideological limbo. That's racist. Ideological limbo. The frogs was already gay and shit. Hashtag defluoride the Nile. Hashtag Moon Santo. It's good. That's good.
I see what you did there.
Ursa Major, I need Roundup to cool off from Tariq Nazir's fire. Ooh, alright. Olenska, no cuts, not butts, no coconuts, Mr. Bedazzled Jacket Man.
Somebody else saw. Look, like a zeitgeist doesn't happen in a vacuum.
I get it.
Smart people come to the same conclusions at the same time.
Pokemon fetishists, why are there so few fat Muslims? They're always be heading somewhere.
Oh,
fuck. Okay. Alright. Okay, Erudite fuzz, parasitic, femme demonic, holographic, psychotronic, keep 'em going. I'm making a new Daft Punk song. Goddamn right. Parasitic, femme demonic, holographic, psychotronic. No, that's good. Pokemon fetishist Jeff, do you support the campaign in India for gender-neutral shitting streets? Oh fuck, dude, dude, stop. Stop. Just stop it. To Care Rhodes, this nigga look like he wants to be an R&B singer. I bet he probably is an R&B singer. I wouldn't be surprised if Nazir Raw has actually a fire fucking mixtape.
I bet you fucking dollars to donuts that motherfuckers already pissed on someone.
Oh sure. Oh yeah.
R. Kelly. No, I'm old. Never mind. Let's move on.
That's how you get famous. You just gotta pee on people. Hara.
Piss on you.
Drip,
Nigga was mad.
Skeet. Hara Isbara. Am I the only one hypnotized by the hentai demons on his lapels? Seriously though, didn't hear shit he said past Kundalini starseeds. You didn't really need to.
You didn't need to.
No.
That's all you needed to know. Go plant those Kundalini starseeds in your backyard of your old lady.
Sergeant Buck says, Pyramid, Jeff, that's Illuminati beer. That's true. Gonzo Duke, rest in peace, Jeff. I hope you and Mems have avoided the deathly organ smoke death. I can't feel it anymore because I'm drunk. Go Ducks and Cummies. Hashtag, I want a Saints pint glass. We're working on it. And last but not least, we got a tip from the one, the only, Magaga Morsker. He says, greeting friends, have some gold. And to that I say, ass rape. Love you, Magog. You're the best.
No, I'll say Magog, one wizard to another. I don't care how much you ask. You're never getting all up in my tower.
He can get up in my tower. I don't give a shit. I'm down.
Yeah, no, you're a layman. You don't know magic.
No, I'm a slut.
Jesus
On top of other things, Jeff. I'm trying not to demean you here. God damn it.
Anyway,
Mems has just been begging for Magog. Can we have Magog visit? Can you go to Seattle?
Why don't we just we should just have Magog come and fucking visit my house. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some money together. We're gonna just have Nick and probably AJ fly over. We're gonna get Magog to fly over, and we're all gonna like party naked with our dicks out in the dome. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be terrific. You don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be like Burning Man, except it's gonna be really, really cold and covered in smoke.
It's gonna be like Burning Man, but not really.
No.
Not
with the exception of the snow, I think I was pretty much dead on.
No, actually, I think you're probably pretty much dead on right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we are going to go for our cringe of the week, our 50 caliber cringe of the week.
This is like a. Honestly, this is like a fucking Warhammer Marine 100 millimeter cannon level. You know what? No, fuck it. No introduction. Watch this. You like, I had to watch it, and then see if you come out of it unscarred.
Well, all we can do is listen to it. She hasn't put out a video for it yet, has she?
True. It doesn't. So just fucking subject them to it, Jeff.
The cash me outside girl.
Fine.
There we go.
Cash me outside.
How
Here's
about
the rap version. It's Drake's new hot joint. Come on, coming at you right now.
Oh, fire! And because of YouTube copyrights, we have to pause it every now and then. We have to talk about something. We have to say something like, Cummies, Steel Panthers. I look like Jonathan Davis, and I fucking hate the fact that I do. How about you? How are you? Are you doing good? Do you feel great? Do you feel fine? Are your nipples hard? My nipples hard. Let's keep playing the song.
I ain't nothing like these hoes. Don't compare me to no one. Money green like a CeeLo. Yeah, my pocket's so swollen.
Money green like CeeLo.
Sound like a god church.
Oh, because his last name is Green. CeeLo Green. Get it? Money green? Like, ugh, fuck.
I ain't nothing like these hoes.
It's all part of the format here. Take another 8 seconds. Hold on. Everyone grab something firm.
I literally cannot hear that song.
I know.
And that's okay with me because I'm technologically not up savvy enough.
I know.
But
only me and the audience can hear it.
But is this that one chick who basically is a meme? She has a
They
song
mostly
out?
come. They mostly come at night. Mouthy. They mostly. Yeah, no, this is the Cash Me Outside girl. This is literally only famous for nothing other.
Dude, some producers getting rich off this shit.
Oh yeah, no,
she's
straight
already
the
gotten
fuck
rich,
up.
and you take whatever. Here's a funny thing too, and enough of us have enough understanding of how entertainment industry works.
Yeah.
When you take a an awful human being and you find how viral they go to the point where they become a meme, there is a way in which a producer, typically some slimy Hollywood type of douchebag, finds a way to capitalize on all of that. Right? And as much, here's the thing, you'll see bitches like this, basic ass future Planned Parenthood regulars like this, as rich as they get. She made like $12 million off of all of this shit. Her manager made 3 times that. The manager agent, 3 times. Every time. If it's one of these kind of vapid cunts.
$3 million? Fuck.
More than that. More than that. Way more than that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why couldn't I be fucking young, dumb, female, and stupid?
I don't know if anybody remembers this, but does anybody remember the viral, super hot male model mugshot? It was the black guy, blue eyes.
Oh, the dude who had a fucking felony rap sheet, but everybody was like fawning over him because he had like these stark blue eyes. He's very chiseled. He's a handsome dude.
Mugshot. Yeah, and
he's a handsome dude.
Mugshot. The viral nature of that mugshot has bought him a house and a supercar.
What? What?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit!
Yeah. So Cash Me Outside girl. I mean, it's funny because when she gets knocked up over and over and over again, it ain't just going to be from guys down the park lane. It's going to be, Bieber.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like so funny. Talking about the audience, like they're laughing at us.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
Or the audience are
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. And now,
I like how he's.
Oh, go ahead.
I like how in this video he's like, "What did you say?" And and she's like, "What I just said." Like she doesn't know how to explain what she means because she's so dumb,
retarded.
Dude.
Let me just tell you right here. Cash Me Outside, how about that? What's her name? Fucking Danielle Bregoli. The most amazing example of the white race right here. Here we go.
I know, it's like, well, that's the wonderful thing too. You'll get the real dumb fucks like, she ain't real white, she's part Italian. It's like, you understand Italian from the first place. Never mind. Keep going, please. Yeah, I know, the white race, we created the best culture. How about that? My
white supremacy.
You want to know who created the best culture ever?
Who did?
I don't know.
Jerry Springer?
Well, no, I was gonna say America, but then I realized she's American.
Yeah.
John Cleese. No.
Hey, John Cleese. No, thank you, John Cleese, for making the best culture ever. Yep. Thank you, John Cleese.
John Cleese created.
So our 50 caliber cringe for the night is Danielle, whatever the fuck her name is, releasing her hip hop album, which will probably sell millions and millions of copies on fucking iTunes and make her an ungodly amount of fucking money.
I'm already looking forward to Rucka actually having to battle against a copyright strike because of the beats.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah.
And exactly, and as we close out here, just as in the same way that every time you see a cringy, horrifying thing happen on the internet or in the real world, that you realize that it's going to make for great Saints copy every Sunday night, realize that young ladies like this is what creates the ruckas of the future. And if there's one thing the future needs more than anything else, aside from YouTube Saints,
it's more rucka Ollie's.
Rucka, motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that being the case,
last but not least,
we have some monies to talk
just
about.
a little bit more of the super chats, and we're gonna close out for the night. You guys have been fucking absolute princes, sticking with us all this time. You are the fucking best. You're the heroes. We got, oh my god, actually we have quite a bit.
You are the smoke jumpers to Jeff's garage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so Alex Blackfoot, Duel of the Grand Wizards, Wizard of Cause versus Magaga Morsker has to happen, absolutely. Pokemon Fetishist, my position on starving African children is missionary. Oh my god.
God damn. Woo-wee.
Oh my god, that's some Mother Teresa level shit right there.
It's so spicy.
I'm not clapping back at you, boy. I'm just sending you claps to use in the future.
These are claps for your legal defense. Best of wishes, buddy. Gonzo Duke, make Bukkake great again. Damn right, my friend. Nope, Google. We must ensure a future for synths and the future for our synth children. That's true. Pokemon Fetishist, Dr. Phil's wife looks like someone tried to cure Downs with plastic surgery. Oh, why are you guys so spicy? Holy shit.
Spiciest meatball of the night. That Pringle, I had to drop it on the floor. My god.
Whew, my fingers are burning. Jesus Christ. Jolty J,
by the way, I will be stealing that.
Oh, you should. Jolty J, this is my first live Saints, and it was great. We hope it was great, and you've been great, and we love all of you. Secret Santa says, don't know which hue she's comparing herself to, but for the most part, or hoe she's comparing herself to, but for the most part, I would agree. Most hoes aren't stupid enough to show how retarded they are on the internet for the whole world to see permanently.
Nah, they wait till the nigga knock them up for that to happen.
Or they get the corporate sponsorship. Oleska says,
they get the MTV show and the Comedy Central pilot.
Well,
let's move on before I get too deep into
we all got turned down for our MTV show at VidCon. It was very sad. It was very
yo, Coach Red Pill, you fucking called that shit. I was banging up on MTV's door every goddamn day. You know what Andy Wars he came and said? Fucking MTV shit didn't work out. I gotta go with a sponsored thing from Snapbacks. And oh my god, man, I wish I listened to that 40-year-old divorcee with 2 kids under 10 who we'll never see grow up because he's too old and he fucked his life up beforehand. But hey, he's gonna lecture all of us on how to live it proper. Yeah, bro. Clap, clap. I wish I fucking send you these claps. Let's fucking take those and you clap back at them haters when they come up in your comments and leaving fucking paragraph long things like I'm gonna do next time I see one of your videos. Much love. Peace.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oleska says,
damn.
He does this all the time, dude.
Just kept going and going. That was good.
This is why Nick's my co-host, because he's fucking fire, dude. He's out of control. Oleska says, mostly, why don't we build a fire, sing a couple of songs, Wizard? And she looks like a pretty lady. Just saying. Pokemon Fetishist, the first rule of Plight Club is always talk about Plight Club. Fantastic. Good way to round out the night. I fucking love it. I gotta say, this has been a fucking gas. What the shit?
I know. Who knew you could have this much fun with a Buddhist? I thought the best thing I thought the only thing they were good for was sitting around and rounding up Muslims in Burma. But who knew they could do this?
Fuck!
Dude, they are destroying them. That's insane.
Yeah, I know. I could see why, like, the alt-right's so cozy with you. They were thinking you're Theravada. Like, wait, bro, you got me wrong. You got me wrong.
Damn you. Damn
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, before things get way too spicy and way too out of fucking control, ladies and gentlemen, we have been the YouTube Says. We are your oncologists for the cancer of the fucking internet. I am Jeff Holiday. My partner Grime, as always, is Wizard of Cause. Go subscribe to Mouthy Buddha. Go subscribe to, who's our undersubbed? Fuck, what's his name?
LowRes Wünderbred.
LowRes Wünderbred. Go subscribe to LowRes Wünderbred. Check everybody out. Enjoy the beauty, the majesty that is YouTube. We love you very much. We will see you, actually, on Wednesday for the midweek show. We love you guys.
Big surprises.
See you
No
then.
idea what they are yet, but you'll be surprised.
Yeah,
So
we don't. Yeah, we don't even know. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night.